What is up, everyone? My name is Josh and this is Josh Unboxed, and welcome back to another video. And what we got here today is yet another PSA submission reveal. This is a 7-card submission done through Express. In terms of timeline or the time frame, this is how it went. It arrived at PSA on 2/17. It was entered on 3/4. The grades popped on 4/26, shipped out on 4/28. And it arrived here on 4/29, which would be today, the date of recording. Like I said earlier, 7-card submission. Once again, a joint submission done between myself and a friend, the same friend who submits those Marvel PMGs. He submitted 2 cards, I submitted 5. We have a mixture of Marvel and basketball cards. Well, out of the 7, there are 2 basketball cards, 2 Kobe rookies, and the rest are all Marvel cards, 2 of them being PMGs. So I have already looked at the grades. I've already opened it up. I know part of the fun is trying to do a blind reveal, but call it impatience, call it lack of willpower. Once those grades pop, you can't help but just look at them. So we're gonna go ahead and go through the cards and see what the grades are, or reveal to you guys what the grades are. So this submission overall, in terms of grades, there's some disappointments in it, but you know, you can't win them all. One of them I kind of expected to be a pretty poor grade just because it was a childhood card, but you know, like I said, you can't win them all. This first card here is a 1992 Marvel Impel Wolverine card. This card was one of the biggest disappointments. This was a PSA 8. No, this card was a pack pulled by myself, and I pulled it back in September. Actually, I went to a local card shop out in Lancaster, California. They still sold some Marvel cards, bought a couple of packs, pulled this out of the pack, and I thought it looked pretty good. But now that I'm looking at it, left to right is a little off-centered. I believe there's some chipping here on the top. So, I mean, PSA 8, not too far-fetched. This just goes to show that even if you pack pull a card, it's not guaranteed to get a PSA 10. So for most of you guys out there that are thinking, if you buy packs and you rip open packs and you submit your cards straight out of the pack, it's not a guarantee to get a PSA 10. But it's still a pretty cool card to own. You know, one that'll probably just stay because it's really not much in terms of resale value on that. This one is the 1990 Marvel Impel Stan Lee. This one got a PSA 7. I had 2 of these cards. One of them I ended up selling raw, and this one I ended up grading because I thought it was the better of the 2. You know, based on this card, I could tell it was really off-center, left to right. I was actually hoping to either get an 8 or a 9, but you know, there might have been some slight corner issues. I don't really see any issues with the surface, but we might have had a few dinged corners or soft corners. I could see right here, top right corner, a little soft there, and probably some small edge wear on the top here as it appears. But a PSA 7 is still decent. It's not going to get you too much, but I would say PSA 7 runs around a little around 100 or even less than that. But still, you know, Stan Lee card, pretty cool. This one is the 1990 Marvel Impel Black Panther. This one got a PSA 9, which I'm pretty happy about. I wasn't expecting a 10 on this, actually, because, you know, with these older cards, buying them raw on eBay, you can't really tell if you're going to get a 10 or not. So I decided to just grade it. I had 3 of these cards, so I just graded one of them just to see what it would grade at. The other ones I sold raw, but PSA 9, not bad. Probably would sell for like around, I think last comp did like $180, so. Now those Marvel cards I do plan on just moving. I don't plan on holding them at all for the collection, except for the Wolverine, because I don't think it'll make much. This card here is the 1996 Topps Kobe Bryant. This is a childhood card. This is a card that I had as a kid. The exact same card. Ended up getting a PSA 6. I knew this card wasn't going to grade well. There was a couple of issues with it, you know, whether it's top to bottom centering, edge wear, some discoloration on the borders, soft corners. It was a card that I just wanted to get graded because it was a card that I owned as a kid. So I'm not too disappointed in the PSA 6. I'm actually happy that I got a PSA 6. This card has gone through some battles being left in boxes and whatnot. So it's a Kobe Topps card, Topps base card, so always carries a value. I think comps on this one is like about $300 or so. You can put that right there. And then this one here is a Kobe Bryant Skybox, 1996 Skybox. This one ended up getting 8.5. Another 8.5 that I ended up getting. I think my last submission I got an 8.5 also. But you know, there was a couple of things with this card. I thought at first glance, I thought this card was going to get a 9 or a 10. But when I looked at a certain angle, there's like some kind of scratch on the arm. That's not very noticeable unless you hold it at a certain angle, but I'm assuming that's what caused it to get to 8.5. But still a very, very beautiful card. One of my favorite Kobe Bryant rookie cards out there. I already have one of these in the PSA 9, so having another one in 8.5 isn't too bad. And the last two are the precious metal gems. These are my friend's submission. If you've been following my channel and watched some of my past previous PSA submission reveals, I have a friend that's been submitting his PMGs to get graded. So far, he's been doing very, very well with his cards. This is the first one. This is a 2017 Marvel PMG Purple Spider-Man Miles Morales. Purples are numbered 2 out of 5. And this one ended up getting a PSA 8. So this card just looks so awesome. It looks so nice slabbed. With PMGs, like I said in one of my previous videos, you know, an 8 is a great grade. Just because these cards are very, very condition sensitive, especially these thick 2017 Marvel cards, because thick cards tend to have are more prone to like edge wear just because of how thick the card stock is, more prone to some corner damage as well. But you know, he was pretty excited about this grade. We're just gonna move the Kobe's and we're gonna showcase the Marvel cards. And the last one here is the same card, the Miles Morales 2017 Spider-Man. This is a PMG green, and greens are numbered out of 10. And this one came back as a 9. Very stoked about these. I think both these cards are pop ones. So if you've been following along, he's been doing pretty well with his PMGs. We got the green, we got the purple here, this Miles Morales. I think we submitted a red not too long ago. I forget what the grades are for those though, as I've already given them to him. But so green, 9, not bad. Not bad at all. Actually, very, very good. But yeah, there you have it. Some pretty nice grades. One disappointment, which would be the Wolverine, the 92 Wolverine. I was thinking pack pulled, might get a good shot at a 10, but we ended up getting an 8. These two grades are phenomenal grades. I feel PSA 8, PSA 9, great cards. The Marvel Black Panther at the PSA 9 was awesome. PSA 7 Stan Lee, kind of a disappointment, but you know, you can still sell it for a decent amount of money. And I was very, very happy with the two tops, with the two Kobe rookies as well. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. And with that being said, my name is Josh, and I'll see you guys in the next video later.